Welcome. We are going to get started with our dance, strength, and core. We've got 3 things. We're going to repeat 3 moves twice through. And let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. We're going to do 4 sets like that, and exhale and fall forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. And slowly roll up to standing. And then again, bring those arms up, reach over to one side, look up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are, and then over to the other side. And back to the center and fall forward. Oh my goodness. And let's hang here, and I want you to sway from side to side with your arms like a elephant's trunk, except as if the elephant has 2 trunks. All right, and then we're gonna slowly rock our way up to standing. All right, let's take alternating knee hugs. So you're gonna grab one knee and hug it into your chest. This is great for balance. We get a little balance practice, but we also stretch those glutes and provide some strength for our hips. And let's do 2 more on each side. So 1, 2, 2. Okay, we're gonna take our heel up towards our butt. Oh yeah. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, feet out wide. I want you to come down and bring one hand forward like stop. Then you're gonna bring your other hand on top of your fingers and pull back. 3, 2, come all the way up. Let's do it again, same hand. We're stretching out the wrist. If you're gonna use weights, come up, let's do it again. It's good to just stretch out the wrists. Last. And then let's switch over to the other side, same thing. So grab the tops of your fingers, pull back, stretch that forearm, release, down, and one more time. Okay, solo, I want you to say, right, hello, with one foot, hello. And then, old friend. Today, we are going to be saying, hello, old friend, a bunch, all right? And I'll tell you why. So, hello, old friend, on the other foot. So, if you don't know, my business is really about fitness for mind and body. And you may be experiencing some difficult emotions right now, maybe not, but you probably have had many times when you have experienced difficult emotions. So we're gonna address some of our difficult emotions with the phrase, hello, old friend. All right. This is a phrase that Thich Nhat Hanh, who is a Tibetan Buddhist teacher, offered as a way of managing difficult emotions. And it is just a way of bringing kind, compassionate stability to ourselves. So we're gonna practice it and see how it goes, but we're gonna do this while we're doing our workout. So right now we're gonna start by doing merengue. You're just stepping and moving your hips. 30 seconds of merengue. And I want you to come up with a difficult emotion that you've had recently. Maybe it's anxiety. Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's disappointment. And maybe come up with one situation. Nothing too big. All right. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you're gonna grab a single weight. We're gonna take the weight up here, bring it out and in, and then up and down. So out, in, up, and down. And while we're doing that, I want you to just, might be tricky to do this at the same time, but how does it feel in your body when you remember that experience? Last one. Okay. Okay, we are gonna come either to the ground or to the wall. We're gonna do a plank. So you're coming, putting your hands right underneath your shoulders. You can be on the wall. If you're on the floor, same position, and we're holding. So, thinking of the experience, the difficult experience, or the difficult emotion, without going into the story of it. 3, 2, and 1. Just recall sort of the experience. Stand up. And we're gonna do merengue. This song is not so great for it, but we're just gonna step. So, now you could, sounds so good, but whatever, we're gonna move with it. We're just stepping and moving our hips to the beat of our own song. And now I want you to think of that experience and that emotion, which is probably emotions you've had before, and say, hello, old friend. 3, 2, and 1. Grab your single weight. Bring it here. We go out, in, up, down. Knees are slightly bent. We're doing shoulders, core, and biceps. Woo. Hello, old friend. Last time. And set the weight down. Get ready for plank. Here we go. So you can be on your hands or you can be on your elbows if you're on the ground. If you're on the wall, you're gonna probably wanna just be on your hands. Head is in line with your back. So you're looking forward about 6 inches. Hello, old friend. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Stand up. Okay. We're gonna do a new set. So 3 new moves. And maybe a new emotion. So we've had many experiences. Your same experience might bring up sadness and anger and disappointment or frustration or whatever. Let's come up with another emotion that you've had recently, a difficult one, while we come up to this set. So here we go. So we're gonna stand. We're taking one hand and bringing hand to knee. And we're in. And I am not moving with the rhythm. 3, 2, switch sides. All right. Difficult emotion. It's everybody's favorite thing to think about. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And despite the fact that it isn't everybody's favorite thing to think about, we have them a lot. So we're gonna take it to a squat and a bicep curl. We're coming down, sitting down, stand up, and curl. So, if you can, think about that new emotion. How does it feel in your body? Maybe you feel it in the pit of your stomach, maybe in your chest. Maybe it's tingling. Just identify how it feels. Last one. All right, and maybe as we transition, it will be easier. We're gonna come down to the ground. If you don't wanna come down to the ground, you can actually come onto a chair. We're gonna do bicycles. I'll show you both. So if you're down here, elbow to knee, on a chair, you sit down and opposite elbow to opposite knee. Same idea. Oh yeah, and they are both amazing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come back to standing. Okay, so now we're gonna try hello, old friend. Even if it's disjointed and not perfect, doesn't matter. Hello, old friend, to that difficult emotion. And you can even put your hand on your heart right here. Feel it beat in a lot of different ways. 3, 2, switch sides. Hello, old friend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, grab your weights. We're gonna take a squat to a bicep curl. Here we go. Sit back in those heels, come up and curl. So the thing about saying hello, old friend, that's important to think of, it's a familiar feeling. It may not be one that you want to introduce to your friends or have tea with, and that's cool, but we can still offer it a little respect. All right, and rest. We come down to the ground or onto a chair for bicycles. So, legs out, opposite hand, elbow to opposite knee. If all you say is make a little connection between one emotion and hello, old friend, I think I'll be happy. 3, 2, and 1. And I think that you'll find some peace. All right, we're done with that set. So now it's time to bring up another difficult emotion, because God knows we have a lot of them. So this could be related to something that's like not directly impacting your life, but something that's happening in the world. Maybe a sadness around something, people dying, or war, or whatever. I want you to recall a moment of experience with that, as long as it's not too triggering, okay? So, this time, we're taking a lateral lunge, coming up and kicking with the same leg. So it's out, in, kick. All right, here we go. Step out, in, kick, down, out, in, kick, down. And if you start to feel confident in that, try not to tap that foot down. You can tap it in. So emotions do make us feel alive. Last one. Okay. So I'm going gonna grab weights, but you don't have to for this one. The same leg that was down on the ground, we're gonna take that one forward. And we're gonna come down to a lunge, and then bring a knee up. Lunge, and knee up. So, I have a pit in my stomach when I think of this particular situation. How does it feel in your body? 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're gonna come down onto the ground with a single weight. We're gonna bring that weight up overhead and bring your lower back down towards the ground. Drop the hands back and come up. So we're just dropping the hands back towards the ground and then coming up. Woo. We're getting those triceps. And last one, set the weight to the side, stand up. Okay, so now we're taking the other foot, keeping that one steady, step out, in, kick, in, out, in, kick, in. And then as you start to feel more comfortable, you can add a little speed or a little balance. Okay. Again, we're gonna give a little dignified, respectful nod to our difficult emotion. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, same foot forward, other foot back. We come down, up, and knee up. Let's say hello, old friend. And if you don't like that practice, you don't have to do it at all. Just an invitation. It's good to notice what it brings up and try not to judge yourself for whatever response you had. Last one. Whew. Okay, this time we're doing something different when we come down. We're no weight, we're just gonna do hip bridge. So, squeezing those glutes. Oh. This is a stretch of your quads and really a good work for your glutes. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, take your time to get up. We have one more set. So this time, we're gonna grab weights for rows. But don't worry about that yet, because we're gonna start, I just want you to have the weights handy. We're gonna start with a grapevine. So, I'm gonna move my mat forward a little. Okay, so, forward, back, forward. All right, so, you can keep it easy just by stepping, or if you wanna make it harder, you can make it a little faster, all right? So, you decide on your speed and your level, walking, and you can walk faster. You can add a little power. Three, 2, and 1. All right. Grab your weights. We're gonna do 2 weights. Leaning forward. Back is nice and straight. You're looking forward, not up, not down, but just in line with your spine. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And that is all we're doing. Okay. And maybe, what is a difficult experience you might be having in your body right now? And you can try saying, hello, old friend, to any of the pain or the negative thoughts that are coming up. All right, come up. Okay, a couple of different ideas of how to do our next move. You can be on your hands and your knees. We're gonna row with one hand and then with the other. You can walk your knees out to an angle and do the same move. And we're already in, so go ahead and decide, and you can be in your plank position and doing the same thing. So this is a renegade row. You can be on your hands and your knees. You can be in that plank position. And done. Okay, stand up. We're going back to the grapevine. And I'm scooting my mat up. Here we go. Grapevine. Walking, running, it's all good. We're moving that body. We're getting side to side motion, which is part of why I want to do this. But side to side is really good for you. Our lives are not spent going forward and back. We go all over the place. 3, 2, grab your weights for rows. Okay, we lean forward. We're gonna squeeze up and now we're gonna pulse and then come down. So up, pulse, down. Up, pulse, down. Up, pulse. Just feel the physical sensations. Anything that's uncomfortable. Just try hello, old friend. Oh yeah. And then maybe I wanna give up or I wanna rest. You can say hello, old friend. One more. All right, stand up. Then we're gonna come down to the ground with a single weight. You can be on your hands and your knees again. We're doing the renegade row. You can add that, you can walk your feet back to make it a little harder, or you can come all the way on your toes. Alternating sides. Just one more time, each side right now. Okay, and then set your weight to the side. We're gonna skip, I'm giving you a couple seconds rest. We are going to do, this is the end, we're gonna do 2 30-second planks, okay? I'm gonna give you 20 seconds rest between each. And I want you to see how long you can stay in your best plank position. So on your hands and on your toes or on your elbows. I want you to see if you can start on your toes and then you can come down to your knees whenever you need to, all right? You ready? Here we go, plank and go. Our timer is on. So you're looking forward about 6 inches. If you're on your elbows are right under your shoulders. If you're on your hands are right under your shoulders. Your feet can be about a foot wide. Press against the ground. And we're already 20 seconds in. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a break. You can push back to child's pose if you want. 20 seconds is long enough. It gives us a nice break on the body. All right, are you ready? It's time to get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 30 seconds is on. Let's do it. Looking forward. So the plank is a really great exercise because it works your transverse abdominis, which is the muscle around your abdomen that acts like a girdle, and it keeps everything stable. That's why plank is so important. And just like hello, old friend, can bring us stability, so can the plank. All right, 3, 2, 1. I want you to come down onto your belly. You're gonna bring your head on your hands, and we're gonna lift both legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to press your feet into the ground and bring your arms to a wide position. We're gonna raise our upper body up and come down. 10 times. 9, 8, look down towards the mat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're gonna do both arms and legs at the same time. 10 of them. Up. 10 and down. 9 and down. 8 and look down towards the mat. 7 and down. 6 and down. 5 and down. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. And now we're gonna hold it up. 8. Okay, I'm gonna talk for a second while you hold. I'm gonna try to do this too. This exercise works really key muscles in your lower back. And we're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So since we're here, I want to do a really quick stretch. Bring your foot up towards your butt. Grab your foot, with your hand if you can. If you can't, you can just hold it there. You might be able to grab your shin and then stretch your quadricep. We're stretching the front of your leg. All right, and then let's switch over to the other side. And then release, and then turn over onto your back. This is the last thing we're gonna do. Bring your arms into a goalpost position or scarecrow, like your arms are out up at 90 degrees. And then we're gonna just drop our knees from side to side. So what we're doing is stretching our chest while we're also providing a release of tension from your hamstrings. All right, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, as you rest here, I just want to say, hey, maybe you can bring hello, old friend, to a difficult emotion today and allow yourself to feel what happens when you do it. And you can do it retroactively too. You can have a bad emotion, like a difficult emotion, I don't want to say bad, difficult emotion, and then afterwards be like, oh, I just had a difficult emotion. Hello, old friend, and see what happens. It's always best when you try it out on your own. I hope that you had a great day today, and thank you for being here.